miskien help hulle pa sit? Middag, mevrou. Jammer om te pla. Miskien as mevrou terugkom, as mevrou my kan help met 'n paar sente of enigiets asseblief.
Okay, maar wat was die skare? Mense seer gekry.
Irene se sussie se dogter.
Ja.
Sy het seer gekry, baie ernstig. Sy het lelike brande gehad.
Ja.
Sy was die laaste een. Ruska, hier is sy.
Ruska, kom hier so. Gaan met jou.
Goed.
Hè?
Goed.
So wys my 'n bietjie waar jy oral gebrand het toe. Hierso. Jou arm. Kyk hier, hand, jou been.
Ja, hulle het baie van dinge se baie
Die ander been, jou rug. Ja,
die broer langs. Ja, dit was.
maar lekker eet hoor.
Sy
Kyk,
was die ernstigste.
en hier dit. Maar wat gebeur nou hierso vandag?
Begrafnis. Vrou is doodgeval die boom met 'n boom. En sy is vandag begrawe.
Is dit? Is dit al die mense nou hier?
Dis al die mense wat nou hier is en ons begrafnis. Wel ons het met die partyd gevra om te help met die bome van die slaap te raak. Hulle wou met mekaar gehelp gaan as hulle wou verstrek ons te help. Ons reg het hulle gaan ons nie help.
Munisipaliteit.
Ja, roep hom. Hulle wil nie bind skoon maak nie. Hulle weier om te doen. Hulle wou die bome sny. Hulle sê mense kry met dit. Hulle sê hoekom moet hulle dit vir ons doen? Nou, ons betaal nie hier nie, so hoekom moet hulle ons help? Maar die swarte kan dit kry. Dit is uit die boom wat laasweek in Saterdag aand om 8:00 geval het en 'n lewe gevat het. So ek is maar hier gesit as bestuurder van die park om na hierdie mense te kyk en om te gee vir hierdie mense. Ek is baie lief vir hierdie mense. Die mense is vir my soos families en kindertjies noem my ouma Irene, die groot mense noem my ma Irene. So ek is 'n moeder vir hulle en ek is 'n ouma vir die kinders. So vir my gaan dit om die lewe wat hier is. Dit is wel wit blanke plakkers, maar vir my is dit nie plakkers nie, dit is wit mense wat geval het in die lewe en alles verloor het en hier opgeland het. Die tent is leeg, hier bly niemand nie. Die tent is net hier gelos om uit te gaan. Mense wat hier gebly het terug verhuis Johannesburg toe. Hulle bly plek gekry en werk gekry in Johannesburg. Wat ek baie dankbaar is vir hulle kindertjies. En dan is dit vir ouma en oupa wat nou hier bly, twee ou mense, dierbare mense. En dan kom ons dan by hierdie pragtige double-story huisie wat nou gebou is, wat baie mooi is. En dan kom ons nou by hierdie oomie se pragtige groentetuin wat hy nou van groente geplant het, tomaties en mielies.
Dit is moeilik vir my want ek het nie so groot geword nie, glad nie. Ek het in 'n huis groot geword alles. Nee, ek kan nie wag nie, maar my kleintjie word baie siek hierso.
Oomie se pragtige groentetuin wat hy nou van groente geplant het, tomaties en mielies.
Gaan met jou.
Goed.
Hè?
Goed.
So wys my 'n bietjie waar jy oral gebrand het toe. Hierso. Jou arm. Kyk hier, hand, jou been.
Ja, hulle het baie.
My man werk nie meer nie en ons sukkel 'n bietjie baie. En of dit miskien moontlik is dat Daniela ons kan help.
Dus kom ek so bekommerd is met die ou kleintjie nou, wat is nou? Al twee kleintjies wat ons hier so uitbegrawe wat dood is van honger wat nie kos gehad.
Ek het hom al 'n paar keer gebruik wat ek mense geskiet het en wat kom hijacking doen en daai goed is en ek skiet hulle my van like this all of the fun I don't know for what.
basically due to our political laws in South Africa. BEE has a big role to play. Broad-based black economic empowerment laws basically prohibit these folks from being employed. And that's why they end up in these kinds of situations. These are not people that are uneducated, that haven't gone to school. These are men and women willing to work. And they are forced out of the job market because of the color of their skin. And that is racist. It's heartbreaking to see a father cry because he can't look after his family. And it's his own government or his own country where he's ousted from.
You hit rock bottom. You don't know which way to go. Don't know who to call. You don't actually want to call anybody because the word of asking for help doesn't sit fast in one's vocabulary, where you used to be able to tell everybody what to do. Now to say, sorry, I cannot do this, or please help me, it become a challenge of, I still cannot believe where there are such people that actually want to try and better something.
It's not the best accommodation, but at least it's safe. And these folks know that they have their 3 meals a day. They can have a warm bath. There's love and respect and upliftment. Most of the housing that you see here was done by the people that stay here. We obviously do need more cabins and accommodation. The men, they are busy cutting the wood or chopping the wood so that they can stoke the fire. So we try and be self-sufficient. It's not easy. We bake our own bread, we cook on gas, and if the gas is finished, we braai. This is our dining area. I want to say we don't have any electricity here, no Eskom whatsoever, so we don't get load shedding. We do have an inverter that supplies the solar panels that supply the electricity. The cabins have little batteries and the solar and the LED lights for lighting. My biggest concerns is that these camps are growing at a tremendous rate. The population is dwindling. Many South Africans are leaving the country, and so our expertise in various fields. So we are basically stuck. We're a small minority white group on the tip end of Africa, and we've got nowhere to go. These folks can't go anywhere. And the numbers are growing. There are so many children that are being born into these camps. They don't know anything else. And if it's not for a project like these, and there are several others that are willing to take these folks in and properly uplift them, I don't see a future for our folks at all.
His wife is now sitting with 3 kids on the street. Where do they go to? This is where Lee comes into play now of her, the project that she's done, the farm that she's running. Other places will take you in, 100%, but firstly they'll ask you, can you pay? Have you get a SASSA grant? And what else can you offer them as the people that are staying there? A lot of the places make use of the women as well. One would never have thought this would happen in a white place. It happens everywhere.
We've been fighting this fight for quite a number of years. Some people think it's not true. You guys are here, you can see. This is one of the nicer camps. Some of the other camps are absolutely horrid. And it's our passion to get these people back onto their feet. These are not stupid people. They've been to school, some of them are highly educated, but due to the economic circumstances, they are forced into similar camps like these. We make sure that the children are in school, that the women are protected, and that they have proper meals a day. We help them to find employment again, and then they eventually move out. We don't get any help from the state because I'm not BEE compliant. I have to serve at least 85% between 75 and 85% black before I am allowed to ask for government funding.
And what's your solution? Is it just that they will stop with the BEE so you can get back into the workforce?
Well, it's a start to give everybody equal opportunity. They say that our country is supposed to be a free and fair country. We're not a communist country, but yet our folks are being prohibited from employment. So how does that come into play? We're supposed to be a free and fair South Africa, but yet there are minority groups that are being discriminated against. You cannot afford to stay down, and we're really tough on that. You have to get up, you have to fight for your family, and that's important.
And I think what you're doing here is you bring a bit of self-respect back.
Correct.
With a nice place to live and some...
Absolutely. Yeah, there are rules and regulations. We do drug testing. I don't allow drugs and alcohol to come in here because that plays a huge part when it comes to poverty. When poverty comes in the front door, mommy or daddy goes out the back door. They just cannot cope.